Wizards versus Las Terrenas. Unfortunately, not keepable, especially on the play. This is better. Gonna put back. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Probably the Valley Flamecaller. Elegant Parley. I could pump this already here instead of playing this, but I think playing the Rockcaller is better now. Here. This is gonna be untapped. It's gonna be black. Let's attack first. Sure. But Laughing Jasper Flint is what I'm hoping that he survives. So, I can play this. Is this legendary? Yeah. I could play 3, draw 2, discard 1. I could play this. I could also create a token. Well, until when? End of turn. But I think this is better here at the moment. And now I'm in hindsight not. But let's see, as long as the Jasper survives, things should be good. So let's hope you can survive one more turn. Again, 2 cards. A Get Lost. Alright, this is good. Let's attack. Activate this. And go. And pass. End of turn, I'm going to use the Mudflat Village. And the opponent doesn't have the Sunfall, it seems. Which is what they really need. What are we going to bring in? For Duress. A Lord Skitter. And that's it. Gonna get rid of a little bit more of the not that impactful creatures. It's the Ravine Raider. Yeah, this one's too mana intensive, I would say. Oh, wait a minute. Let's get rid of 2 of these and then actually get back the hard cloth. Seems Decent. Similar to last game, actually, except that this is now the Ravine Raider, the 1-drop. Good mana base, for sure. Decent curve. Turn the Jasper. Oh, perfect tap land. So unless the opponent has no more lies, the Jasper is going to hit. Or I could try to bait using like the Flamecaller. Let's try the Jasper here. No, she might have played him first. Well, let's play this and the Hard Claw. I'm not gonna drop these two because I am afraid of a Sunfall. I'm gonna just use my mana to pump Claw and Raider here the next turn I attack. Ooh.
Burn Phyrexia to ash. You're toast.
Okay, that can at least kill the Chandra. So I'm gonna play this. Attack Chandra. And before damage, do this. And next turn the Flamecaller has to come down. So that was something like a Sunfall. Not full, but... Alright. I would have used that to block. I'm not sure why the opponent is using it to attack. Maybe they want to looking for land? No. Not too sure here, to be honest. Sorry. That doesn't feel really good to play. This here. But it's necessary because it fills the board and has some decent triggers. And any future land, plus the Flamecaller will make that very painful. These helixes are pretty annoying. Okay, but there's a Rotcaller, which is good. So I'm gonna play that one first. I'm gonna attack with both and do this. So the opponent already gained 6 life. Sure, this I'm not too afraid of. Next turn the Flamecaller is gonna be super good, if it does kind of actually enter the battlefield. Get lost. And yet, no. So let's play the Flamecaller and get that trigger off. No land drop for this guy though, but let's see. Alright, you're putting the opponent down to 8. Opponent can kill one thing, but those treasure tokens are not gonna go unused. So that's the downside of Get Lost. Alright. Is digging as well. This is a close one. This is a very close one. What's the plan? If I draw land, it's definitely the Vinelasher. Into maybe activating this twice. Oh, and this is gonna trigger too, so yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate. This thing has menace, so let's pump this one as much as we can, I would say. Maybe Vinelasher to play that land. There's my lands. I can kill one of those rabbits. I have to attack. Let's see how it's gonna block here. 3 are gonna block that. 1 that. Nobody's gonna block this. Okay. Alright. Who is this? Ah, the Rotcaller. Okay, the Rotcaller can only do 1 damage anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna pump this. I'm gonna play my next Flamecache here with Offspring. So it's still super close. Opponent can't use the Bandit's Hall at the moment. What's... the opponent just created 5 rabbits, okay. Ooh, this is a nice one, too. I'm always wondering why the opponent keeps attacking with the anchorage instead of using it to block. Oh, okay. Alright, let's... Should I Duress first? Wait, I'm gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. If I Duress, that's 1 less go for the throat or 1 less activation of the Ravine Raider. But let's do it anyway. Hopefully I can snatch some good thing here. No. Alright, well that was a little bit unfortunate. But okay. 2 triggers here. If I kill a... Yeah, let's just kill... go for the Throat a rabbit. And then I'm gonna get in for 2, because this thing has menace. Perfect. Alright. So, that was Jeskai control. Alright, good start to Rakdos Lizards. Let's see what else and what more this deck can. Rakdos Lizards versus Tota. Yep, this seems fine. Blackcleave Cliffs into the Ravine. That could be Gruul aggro, so this is an aggro-aggro matchup. Alright, oh, this is gonna be sweet. If this connects, let's see. Well, then we're gonna start with this guy. Oh, do we want to give? Let's be a little bit more aggressive and then play this guy as well. Ooh, it's okay, I see. This is the Gruul ramp into... Alright, the opponent's looking for... Okay, we need to be fast. This needs to be fast. I'm gonna play this guy. Get it black. In order to play this guy. Gotta keep on it. One. Yeah, the opponent is under a lot of pressure here, so this is lethal. So. That was beautiful. But we have this guy. But that Brother's End was just insane. And now this, yep, there it was. That Brother's End won the game here. With the opponent at 15 life, and this thing already going at it. Right. Okay. Yep, G to the G. It was close. It was close. That Brotherhood's Hand was exactly what won the game here. So I need to get that Smuggler's. I need to rest for those surprises. And that's it. That's it. I just need to get... Don't allow the opponent to do that thing. Don't need the mentors. Go down one of these and one Ravine Raider. Okay, there we go. So yeah, a lot of potent decks around here. The Gruul ramp deck, the domain deck, the reanimator deck. So the aggro decks need to be quick, and and it's all about can the opponent find. If the opponent hadn't had that Brotherhood's End, this would be a whole different story. And I'm glad I played the opponent's card instead of my own, but still, it wasn't. But the game's not over yet, right? That's just one out of 2 or 3. I'm gonna play the first one normally. I want a 1-drop. For that first spray. Just to start getting in some damage, especially since I have 2. Alright, so now is the question. Flamecaller or Vinelasher? No, it makes more sense to play the Flamecaller this turn and then the Vinelasher next turn. Alright. Does the opponent have the end? Yes. Well, now we will do this. Offspring, yes. Did I overextend? I don't think I did. 3 is always 2 or 3. Throw back game 4. Oh, that was a beautiful draw. Unfortunately, I can't do much else, but that was absolutely necessary here. Not enough pressure, though. Not enough pressure. Usually I wouldn't want more lands, but here 5 would be nice. Alright, let's do this. And non-attack. 2 more lands could do it here. Is that thing gonna seal the deal again? Why does it create 2? Why does it create so many tokens? Choose a non-legendary creature that's out its turn and create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. But why is there 2 tokens? Just need to draw land. No freaking land. Can I get something back that would change the turn tide? No, I can only deal 4 damage exactly to the opponent. Oh, no. 1 or more lizards, that's only 1 damage. That's not gonna cut it. So that's game, unfortunately. Yep, there's nothing I can do. I can't hold these back and wait for another turn. So, unfortunately, yeah, GG. Wasn't able to win against Rule Wrap. On to the next game, though, we go. Rakdos Lizards versus T-Bow. Sorry guys, I'm a little under the weather. You might hear it from my voice. No, I'm not gonna keep 1-landers. And I'm not gonna keep 6-landers either. So this is a very unfortunate situation, but this is okay. I'm gonna put back this and this. No, actually this, because I can't trigger it. No, I could have, but there wasn't a follow-up to it anyways. I would have had to play. Oh, I could have played 3. Sure. Alright. Well, not much to happen here. Except pass. This is, but I will play probably the Flamecaller here. Because it can trade with the map. Okay. Oh, opponent is thinking about that. Next turn I can do the Warlock. That's gonna be important. However, against a deck that can draw and discard frequently, I'm gonna discard the Portal. Oh no. Oh. Well, then it's gonna be the Flint that I want to play instead of the Warlock. That's going to be important next turn. Or there's another Warlock. So let's attack first. Yeah, let's do this. Take the breach. Shouldn't play that. Shouldn't have played that, especially with this Bandit's Talent around. But okay. Need to close this game out soon. So the Rakdos Lizards is slower than the Boros Mice for sure. So, I'm gonna do this. Play this guy, but not like that. Why are you doing it like that? Exit it like this, and then give it haste. Alright, so does the opponent has to win now or die? Or at least deal with the laughing Jasper. That's the most. Yeah, okay, got it. Close. The opponent seemed to be topping off pretty soon. Again, Duress. Duress seems to be a frequently required piece of the puzzle. Obliterating Bolt. No. I'm gonna go down one of these, the Ravine Raider, a Rotcaller, and oh, maybe do I need to go for the Throat? I'm gonna go down 2 of those and then actually keep the Raider. I want to be fast. I want to be fast and dodge those 3 mana sweepers. Nope. I'm gonna keep it. Oh, and I gotta point out that I did win on a 3 on 5 cards there, so that was pretty sweet. Almost inclined to just ditch this guy. No turn to play though here at the moment, which is super unfortunate. But I can put a counter on this guy, so let's go. Next turn I can. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. That was a very good draw for the opponent. Because now I cannot trigger this, so I'm gonna just have to play a Warlock like that. Our next turn I can do it. Unless they can this guy. Well, another one then. That's unfortunately game, because I'm not gonna get through that at all. Yeah, I can already concede here. Unfortunately, I like to play out to the end, but that is... I'm gonna have to go for the throats. It seems it's too important to be able to destroy some of the opponent's things, so I'm gonna go down 1 Warlock maybe, because it's, yeah, these are too high on the curve. Not too, still 3, but the early turns is where it's decided here. So let's hope I get a good, decent hand here though, like this time around. It's fine. This comes tapped until 2 or fewer lands. And this one too, so I have to play that way. Alright, let's, well, obviously the times. So this is, okay, now this seems like we have a chance. I am gonna play it because I want to use the Warlock next turn to take... Which one though? Doesn't really matter. Now it's the deadly cover-up. Because I can go for the throat one of these, so I... Alright. we survive a little longer? Or can we dodge the opponent's stuff? Attack. Play the Laughing Jasper. And the next turn the opponent's gonna play one of these big guys. I can go for one of them, and that needs to be enough. Oh, they didn't find the land though. Okay. Done! Victory! Okay, so against Rakdos, Treasure and Reanimate. I'm not sure what exactly this is. There's options. Go for the Throat and Duress. Good sideboard cards to have around, definitely. To just, you know, get rid of that one big threat, or that, like, Glissa. You need that for Glissa as well, right? So, there's some threats that just you need to remove. Not threats, blockers or stallers that you can't get through. Because your guys are small. Some have menace though, but still, they're small guys, so. They need a clear path. But, yeah. Victory! Let's go on to the next game. Rakdos Lizards versus Vibe. So, playing 4 games today, because these games were a little quicker than usual, so let's see how the final one goes. I'll take it. Unfortunately, I can't make any... You know, can't use this 2 mana here very effectively. But still. I could. I can. If I use the higher call trigger instead of playing the Gecko on turn 2. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or play the Rotcaller if that's this case. Still debating though. I'm actually gonna pump the Gecko. The higher claw here. Now this whole thing is a little different. I can attack, play the Gecko, have 2 and then 3, so I can play the Gecko into the Warlock. However, well, yeah, let's attack first. The opponent now has to make a decision. Alright, so there we go. Alright, what do we need to take here? This, no. Forage. Exile 3 cards. Opponent already has enough. I think it has to be Titania, though. But this is gonna be tight. This is not the kind of matchup. The Rakdos Lizard deck is also not as good as, yeah, making the creatures bigger like the Mice deck. And Double Strike. The Mice deck has the Double Strike, which is a huge factor. Alright. What am I gonna do? Probably gonna play the Rotcaller and give it haste. And then just attack with everything. Yeah, that's true. Oh no, it's not a... It's not a... it's the only one that's not a lizard. Oopsies. Well, okay. I don't expect a sweeper though, so I'm fine with just playing out on the board. Do I want to give something +1 though? No, I'm gonna just pump the Hired Claw. Some damage. Okay, ooh, that I think that is pretty much it. Yep. That Flamecaller was very timely. Okay, so what? So this deck is good at putting some blockers in the way. And at 3 mana, a 3/4 or a I can't unfortunately see the hand, but there was another one. And the turtle. So there's gonna be some, if they're green or white, -2 minus an additional, so -3 -3. I think that might be interesting, but not ideal. And then 2 bolts. All right, let's go a little bit on the, and then maybe less warlocks in this instance. 1 less raider, and then 1 less of these guys. All right. This is good. Happy to not see any play. Alright, well, at least dealing 2 damage there. Next turn it's gonna be the fine. Alright. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's offspring this. And then these Flamecallers should be pretty good. Alright, this is a problem. No, it's not. I have the bolt. I should have kept that probably, but okay. And I could have pumped, so that was a little sloppy. That was very sloppy. But, okay. That one's gonna get 2 triggers here as well, and there's a demolition. Okay. Last turn I should have either not played the land or used it to pump the raider. Oops. Well, now we're gonna have to attack with only the raider. Let's see if the opponent wants to use Nissa here. Okay. It's probably gonna use. Ah, no, not using permission. Not. But this is gonna be something big, most likely. Wow, I'm interested to see what this is. Oh, I see. Ah, it's this. Okay. Yeah, my hand was too slow here. Unfortunately. Didn't really get through this. So this deck is a little struggles a little bit against 3 threes. Specifically, it seems. Gain 4, probably. That doesn't really make a difference. Alright, multiple Flamecallers could still kind of do something. Let's see. Oh, I see that thing. So Golgari Landfall, definitely. Different versions from the one that I played last week. I'm gonna play this out just to see what's happening here. It has 15 cards left in the deck. I think that's already neutral, right? 4 of those. Yeah, that's it. The sound is never ending. This is how many triggers is this? Okay, of course, yeah, the number of lands times 4. this thing mills pretty bad. 11 cards left in the deck, but I usually already set with the win by then. It's something to consider, I would say. Okay, alright, on to game 3. Let's see if we can, should we bring in 2 Duresses and then bring in the Warlock again? Yeah, gonna get rid of the Deluge. And... one Rotcaller. Oh no, 2 Rotcallers. So yeah, the problem with this, my deck here against this deck is those blockers. Like, those creatures usually stall pretty well as well. Alright, this is fine. Skip tunnel. It's basically evolving wild, right? Next turn I can do the Warlock. He's making something decent. So that's part of the combo. I'm wondering if that's really a problem at the moment. Don't think it is. I'm actually gonna take the Spelunking. Or should I take one of the go for the throats and try to push damage through? I think that's worth even more. Alright, a little bit of a window here, but not big. Another Warlock. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Alright, well then we're gonna go for that. Unfortunately, I cannot play that and the second Ravine Raider. Alright, let's get some damage in there. The Valley Flamecaller next turn is going to be big. These are all menace. These are all menace. So that's going to be a chunk of damage coming in. Can I give this... Oh, I can give the Flamecaller haste. Yeah. Ah, okay, they can block that. Okay, fine. Alright, this is the deciding moment. Sure, doesn't. Everything I have has menace. I think that should be enough, right? Yes! Alright, menace. Showing its strength here. So I think the choice of taking the go for the throats was the right one. And the Warlock here showing its strength. Yeah, being able to pick a card. 3 mana, 2/2, and then also discard. So it's always a 2-for-1. Even if you don't have the... if they didn't lose life, they still have to discard. But if they lose life, you actually see the hand. And yeah, that's a big difference. And the Ravine Raider just being a 1-drop, enabling the Warlock being equally important, definitely. And then the Rockface Village giving haste, also a big part of the equation. So this is big. This hasty thing is pretty big. Okay, Rakdos Lizards, pretty good showing. 3-1, and yeah, definitely the deck has its merit. You have Duress, you have Go for the Throat, you have the Warlock, so it's a different type of aggressive deck and an alternative to the Boros Mice deck. Anyway, thanks as always. Thanks for watching. Have fun. See you in the arena. Peace.